Well, hello there. Welcome to Tarot to a T. Glad you could join me today. If you're a newbie, welcome. Glad you could stop by, and if you are returning, thank you for returning. So I am going to do a mid-August 2022 reading for the sign of Aquarius. So we're going to ask, what does Aquarius need to know for mid-August? It's kind of an open question. Could go anywhere. It could talk about anything. Okay, got a couple cards that just popped out there. I'm not sensing there's something real urgent going on with you, Aquarius, which could be a good thing for sure. But there's always a message, right? I guess if there was no message, there just wouldn't be anything popping out, but I don't think I've ever had that happen. Anyway. A couple more cards for a message for Aquarius. Okay, and then we need some cards of advice, please. Please give Aquarius some good, solid advice. Something insightful. Too many cards. Putting those back. There we go. Cards of advice for the Aquarian and their situation, please. Oh, okay. Cards of advice. Oh, nice. You got two on that, and there you go. Okay, let's get down to it. So from the get-go here, wow. When does that happen? Six of Spades and Seven of Spades. Six of Spades talks about destiny and things that are kind of fated to happen. It also talks about new opportunities, paths that you can take. It's like doors being opened. But I kind of see it as some things transpired, and I know I'm holding a Seven of Spades here, I'll talk about that in a second, but some things transpired that kind of opened up these possibilities, if that makes sense. It could be the Seven of Spades is wrapped up in that, because this is about the card of uncovering information, like hidden truths, that kind of thing. It's also the card of there being separation between people and removal. And, you know, that could be like someone's removed from your life because of something that occurred. But the seven tends to be about some kind of information that was revealed. Like, it could be something as simple as seeing a side of somebody you didn't know existed, for example. Two of Hearts, interesting, because this is actually about peace and harmony in a close relationship. And feeling very close to somebody. Doesn't have to be romantic, could be friendship. Queen of Spades, ouch. So she's back on this sense of this. What am I trying to say? She's back in the tone of the Seven of Spades and the Six of Spades, of something being uncovered, possibly involving a separation. She's about she's a person who holds things back. This could represent a literal person around you that's involved, like an air sign. It could be you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. She's got some authority and a little bit of power, but the thing about it is you don't know exactly what she's thinking or feeling. She's just kind of biting her tongue. She can have a mischievous or malicious side to her, but we will get some more information before we jump to conclusions with that. Seven of Hearts, interesting. So you got Spades and then Hearts. This is around matters of the heart. This is about relationships. I'm not saying career here. The heart is literally about someone letting you down in a major way. I call it the broken heart card. Somebody, you're just like really, really disappointed in something. Something or someone let you down. and it does actually talk more about people, but it's the way it affects you personally. That's why it's the hearts. Just on the surface here, I would suspect you're this Queen of Spades energy. You're not talking a lot about your feelings or your reactions to what has gone on. So let's definitely pull some more cards out. It just occurred to me this letdown might have involved this partnership. This could be like a major relationship in your life that this whole scenario involved, with being let down, with uncovering information and leading to separation, for example. Three of Spades. Yes, this is the card of worry. This is also the card of either a third person or a third element involved in the situation. Because we have the card of uncovering truth, it could be that's the third element. It's caused a rift. It's caused a rift. I think this Two of Hearts here is a little deceiving, just because I think it's talking about this is the relationship that has been affected. It's your main squeeze. It's your main relationship. It's not necessarily a marriage, but it could be. But it's like somebody you've been living with for a while, dating, what have you. That you consider yourself committed to. You know, that kind of thing. This is important because it just flew out. Wow, we have the Eight of Spades. I couldn't make this stuff up. Six of Spades, Seven of Spades, Eight of Spades. So this talks about actually challenges at work. Oh, it came out on the Three of Spades. It could be that the uncovered truth or information revolves around somebody's workplace. It's also the card of working too hard and being a bit of a workaholic. Now, if it was you that was the workaholic, or the person you were dealing with was the workaholic, that could have affected the relationship here negatively. I was actually in a relationship like that years ago, where the person I was involved with seemed to be more focused on working long hours. And this wasn't a situation where they needed to work long hours because we needed to make ends meet. This isn't that at all. They actually made very good money and they weren't struggling in any sense of the word. It's just that, I don't know, they were kind of obsessed with their work. So I know that can happen. You just have someone who's not on the same page with you. Too many cards. But let's get another card to tell us a little bit about Aquarius' situation here, please. Wow. Can't take all that. Give me a second here. We kind of got mixed up. Okay. Please give me one or two cards to elaborate on this. Okay, that's better. There was a major loss. I think the major loss was this relationship. The Two of Hearts. This is one hair away from being a tower moment, literally. Like your whole world coming down. But it's definitely a major loss, major disappointment. There's an element of grieving, sadness involved with this. It's also the end of a major cycle. So if this relationship ended, it was meant to end. Destiny, fate. And it was meant, it's wrapping up a cycle in your life. So that's the big picture. You're probably involved, not involved, but wrapped up in the emotions of it still. So it's hard to have that perspective of, wow, this is part of my life path and this was meant to happen and it's going to lead me to better things. But honestly, that's the gist of it. You were meant to leave this relationship. And I think sometimes things happen between people for a reason. We have breaks with people that mean a lot to us. That mean a lot to us. Because if that thing didn't happen, we would still be stuck with that person, and therefore we wouldn't grow. That's just the bottom line. Because we tend not to leave situations that are peaceful and happy. We tend to stick around, and it may not have been for our best good. That's what I'm trying to say. Or overall best good. So, the cards of advice. Yes, you got some change coming in, and actually, this is about much needed change. This needed to happen. Like I was just saying, this needed to happen. Jack of Diamonds, you might be facing some kind of, I wouldn't say financial challenges, but if you are like coming from a 2-income household now down to 1, this is being a little inexperienced in the area of finances. Sometimes it could mean you have more money than you know what to do with, and you're just afraid of not spending it the right way. Take it how it fits, but this has affected and changed your financial situation in some manner. The 3 of Clubs and the 2 of Spades. So the 2 of Spades is about a division between people, and it's usually permanent. It's like it's done, it's over, because the 2s are about balance and harmony, usually in some kind of partnership. This is like the one card out of all the 2s that denote the opposite. No harmony. Complete disharmony. Complete division. Okay? And the 3 of Clubs tells me you're still fighting with this person. This is fight and struggle. It's also could involve another element, but I think we kind of determined down here the third element was information of some sort that probably had to do with work. It's possible they were, I don't know if I want to go there, but like having an affair at work. Literally, it could be something like that. There was something about work that was influencing this situation. Queen of Diamonds. Now, this is a much better position than the Jack of Diamonds, but she's actually in a very solid place with her finances. She's got very, very good sense about the practical matters, the material matters. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. What I'm seeing here is this division and the fight you're going through, and the little bit of challenges with your finances. And this change that needed to happen is going to lead you here. This is why it needed to happen. Remember? We talked about destiny and fate. This is actually going to put you in this solid material position, abundant position. I don't like to say that that's like your life goal, but apparently that's part of what your path is meant to go down. Having abundance is not a bad thing. It's not evil, except when it's misused, right? Or we're overly focused on it. But you're definitely gonna. I really do think that's you. I mean, you could have Earth in your chart. So if you have like a Earth Moon sign, for example, but this is completed. This is another card of completion. This is actually good news, and it involves travel. I don't know if you're able to travel more, or you're actually it's not really the card of moving, but maybe you are like moving across town, moving to another state. Major changes. Remember? Changes that need to happen. Renovations. It could also be, I look at that as not physical travel, but mental or emotional travel. Traveling from one state to another. Maybe you're traveling from the state of anger and bitterness to acceptance. That would be good. Another card of advice for Aquarius, please. 6 of Clubs. You're looking at opportunities and new paths and journeys to go on here with the 6 of Clubs. This is actually a very, very good sign. It's also a sign that you're ready to pursue I kind of said that backwards. You're ready to embark on higher pursuits. And I usually interpret that as personal growth. And it could be in any area. Financially, for sure. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally. We'd have to go on for a while to see exactly what that means. But you're definitely on a path that you are meant to go down to get you closer to your heart's desires and your goals. I'm a believer that we do have things that we're meant to learn in our life that are kind of predestined. I know we have free will. I'm not saying everything is written in stone, but you're clearly meant to pursue higher level experiences than what you've already experienced. Does that make sense? Because that's kind of what I'm getting at. You know, we have to start somewhere, and there's nothing wrong with where you've been. But I think you're going to a much more solid place than you can even dream of at this point, or guess. I'm going to wrap it up there, Aquarius. These changes needed to happen, and don't worry about this feeling a little bit like this is so new, what you're having to deal with. Budgeting or whatever that financial aspect that's new for you. It's a new experience, and this struggle and this fight you're going through with this person you're separate from. Yeah, that's wrapped up. Unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with that at least for the meantime. But it is the end of a cycle, and you're going to have great opportunities here in your life. So I hope that helped. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit subscribe and notifications if you want to see when the next video comes out. I am working on or looking at my schedule for bonus videos. Not sure if I'll have those for August or if I'll just be showing up again for September. But hit notifications so you'll know either way. Sound good? Okay, I'll see you again. Take care.